Microsoft held its shareholding meeting recently, and the CEO of Microsoft was asked what was being done to set Xbox apart from the PS5 to win the console war. I found his answer pretty interesting, and I want to discuss it today, but before we do, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. We're the XoneBros. This is your positive gaming and Xbox community. We've got videos dropping every single day, and we've got a live podcast that streams right here every Friday night. So hit that notification button, be informed when a video drops, and when we go live. So Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella was asked by a shareholder, quote, what was being done to set Xbox apart from the PS5 to win the console war? And here was his response. He said, first thing, we're very excited about the new console launches in the market. We always have sort of focused on ensuring that our gamer community that counts on us to produce the best consoles has a new generation of consoles which are powerful and really great for gameplay. And we are supporting it with the best content with the best community. But the broader vision we have is to ensure that the 3 billion gamers out there are able to play their games anywhere they want, with all the content they want, and with whom they want to. And that's really what we are building our strategy around. You've seen us double our content portfolio with ZeniMax acquisition. You've seen us make advances in our community efforts and our subscription offers with Game Pass, and that's what you can expect from us. We are absolutely very much focused on gaming and ensuring that all the 3 billion gamers around the world get the best content, best community, and the best cloud services to power their gaming experiences going forward. So obviously, as CEO, Nadella isn't going to come out and say, hey, here's our plan to beat the PS5 in a console wars. That would create all kinds of needless negative headlines. I don't think Microsoft, Phil Spencer says he doesn't like the console wars. I don't think Microsoft, while they view competition out there within the gaming community, right, from a business standpoint, I don't think they view it as a console war, right? So he's not going to come out and say it. That's just not what CEOs do. This is the kind of non-confrontational answer that CEOs have to give. However, having said that, we can glean their plan going forward, and it's nothing we haven't heard already before, but him reiterating some of these things tells us this is Microsoft's strategy to expand and dominate in the gaming space. First, he says, quote, the broader vision we have is to ensure that the 3 billion gamers out there are able to play their games anywhere they want, with all the content they want, and with whom they want. This is xCloud and this is Game Pass. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, Microsoft ultimately isn't concerned about consoles. They have essentially spit themselves out of the console wars. The plan, the strategy here is Game Pass. The strategy here is xCloud. Game Pass and xCloud are scalable in a way that consoles never could be. Nadella mentions 3 billion gamers here. Phil Spencer has talked about getting their games into the hands of 1 billion gamers, and all that is done through Game Pass. All that is done through xCloud and Game Pass. Game Pass is the new Xbox ecosystem. It is the centerpiece. It's the cornerstone of the strategy of Xbox dominating the gaming space this generation, and in this answer, Nadella underscores this. He then goes on to say, you've seen us double our content portfolio with ZeniMax acquisitions. This to me puts a nail in the coffin to the idea that future Bethesda games will be cross-platform. They won't. That's always been wishful thinking. You don't drop $7 billion on a product to allow that product to benefit your competitors. You drop $7 billion to win. The fact that Nadella mentions the ZeniMax acquisition in a question about how Microsoft plans to win the console wars with PlayStation is a big indication of why they purchased ZeniMax. They purchased ZeniMax to have exclusive Bethesda titles in the Xbox ecosystem and only in their ecosystem. To have Bethesda titles in Game Pass and to use it to attract new users to the ecosystem. And that's what ZeniMax is there for, and that's why he mentions it here, which I think is fascinating. The fact that he mentions it in a question about beating the PS5 indicates that that's exactly why they purchased ZeniMax. So even though this was a non-controversial answer to the console war question Nadella was asked, we can see where Microsoft's head is at. Game Pass and content and Game Pass tied in with the xCloud. That's the strategy for this generation of Xbox, and it will be interesting to see if it's a correct one. Microsoft seems all in on it. I personally think it's a correct one. I think they're leading this generation, pushing gaming forward in a direction that we've never seen before, but ultimately time will tell whether or not it is correct. What do you think? Do you think they are implementing the correct strategy for this next generation of games? Let me know in the comments below. And that's the video for today, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share this video on social media and tell your friends about the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell and be notified whenever a new video drops and when we stream and record our podcast live every Friday night. If you'd like to further support the channel, hit the join button where you'll get access to exclusive emotes, channel badges, and content. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.